You want to throw away the life I'm trying to build for
I'm
us
Carver.
all?
I knew your plan
You're
before you
fucking
drew it up.
Want to run off with this?
How does he
dog-shit
always
group
know
of crippled
what to
fucks?
fucking do?
Then
Like, that's
fine.
twice he was
Be
able
my
to do
guest. But I will put a bullet in you and that baby before I let you leave again with my child.
It's not yours.
You don't fucking know that. And until we do, you're not...
See, nerd? In the face. Get this on, bitch.
Get back!
How do you like us now, sucker?
Come
Who's
on,
held up
Luke.
now,
This ain't
bitch?
none of your business.
Clem, where? Why isn't Alvin with you?
It's amazing how he was
Where is
like
he?
not even above shooting the baby. What an asshole.
Alvin!
Fucking prick.
Rebecca, oh God, I am so sorry.
Kill him.
Rebecca, sweetie, my God. How did we get here, you and me? This is just a bit of a custody battle we got on our hands here.
Shoot him.
We should tie him up.
Yep,
Yeah.
time up so he
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
follow us.
Okay, we got any rope?
Or at least... Or not. Kenny's getting some payback. I'll give him that. Give him a payback in this bitch. You can't blame him, to be honest.
Go on and wait outside.
He's already beaten Kenny. Kenny, he's already beat. We can leave.
Please.
No need for this.
I only need a minute.
Kenny,
Go on. You don't need to see this.
there's no need
That
for
girl's
this.
already seen more than you can imagine.
Shut your mouth,
I mean,
Bill.
yeah, he's not wrong.
You're all just gonna let him do this?
Yes.
There ain't one part of that son of a bitch I don't hate, but that does not make this right. I don't want nothing to do with this.
Kenny, please, don't do this.
It's gotta be done, Clem.
No, Kenny, it's not.
Look at you. You fucking ingrates.
This is different to
don't even know
the
how
Larry
good you got it.
situation in the meat locker. This is totally different. This is actually a living person.
That's alright. You'll learn. Lambs to the slaughter. No shepherd to guide you. Clementine knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Come on.
Come on, Clem.
Fucking big man now, huh?
Let's go.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on, Clementine. Don't be like that. Don't run away. You know you want to see the show. Who do you think you're fooling, huh? I know you.
You don't
I
fucking know
you
shit.
are.
Let's go.
Yeah, go on.
It's okay,
Get the
Clem.
sheep out of the pen. We'll see how long that lasts.
I'll be right there.
You won't see anything.
That's funny, coming from you.
Irony.
How's that eye? Just follow my voice. It'll get you there. You got a thick fucking skull, Kenneth. Should have put you out of your misery right then. Now look at you. You're a mess.
Fuck him up. I've seen, I think it was DSP. He actually did pick Kenny's option. This was after I played the game, of course. But he did the Kenny version, and oh my god, it is fucking brutal, to be fair.
That's not the Kenny I know in there. I wish
But
I thought
I don't regret leaving.
save him.
I don't regret leaving. Because this is it's a totally different situation. I do get Kenny's anger to about maybe 5%, but there's no need to do that shit.
Thought they were coming from the
It's
south. different.
different to the meat locker situation. The meat locker situation with Larry was necessary because Larry was more or less died from his heart attack, and even if he hadn't, he would have turned eventually because we didn't have a defibrillator or anything like to revive him properly with. So he was probably about 95% dead. So what we did with him was a necessary...
Or you can die here. Doesn't matter to me.
No, people clearly don't matter to you,
We
Jane.
need to get covered before the rest of them get
People
close.
don't matter to her at all. You'll notice what I mean later on. But, yeah.
I'll go first.
Because Larry was 95% dead and he would have come back as a walker and probably killed them all. it was a necessary thing to do. But that, you know, Carver's already been beaten.
Okay.
You know,
Now
he's crippled.
turn around.
He's not going to chase
Smells
them.
gross.
And it's like, I don't think there was any reason for that other than Kenny wanting some payback. But he already got his payback by shooting him in the
Are you
leg.
sure?
I'm sure. There's nothing to fear if you remain calm. I'll keep you safe.
And it was like Lee said to her,
Hurry the
now
fuck
Larry
up.
was
Turn around. I'll get you
not
back.
something he wanted to do, but something that was necessary. So Clem walking away says that she didn't agree with that. And I know a lot of people will probably... I know a lot of people will probably
Someone say something
stay
before
there.
I start. Hey! Don't
Sorry.
you even fucking think about it, motherfucker. I will end you. You hear me?
Sorry, I don't mean to be talking over the top. I'm really
Troy.
sorry.
Troy, we talked about this.
What? The fuck you talking about?
I told you I wanted to get out. You said you'd help, then I'd help.
I thought you meant get out of the pen, not whatever the fuck this shit is.
I did. But now we can leave. Troy.
He's so
You can come
stupid. He
with
doesn't
us.
know that Jane is holding a gun
What?
behind her.
Well,
He's the dumbest character in the
we go?
entire series. He's probably even dumber than
Away
Ben.
from here. Together.
man, you smell really bad. You gotta get a bath before.
See you, nerd.
You shut my dick up.
Come on.
You suck, Troy.
Don't make any noise. Got it? They might hear something they don't like. And for fuck's sake, walk.
Yeah,
Act like you belong, and you will belong.
that's a very good way of putting it. But yeah, Clem walking away really does prove that she didn't agree with that. I've lost my train of thought now, but
Is that Tavy?
Where's Bill? We need him up here.
Stay calm.
It'll be okay.
Don't run.
shit.
Watch Sarah.
That's alright. Got the nugget. Oh no, here we go.
Calm her down. Please, just say something. You're her friend.
She's freaking out. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god damn it! Oh no! So this has just got bad. Run, Nugget! You gotta run!
Sarah, did you...
Oh god! Good grab. See you, nerd. Oh shit! I almost fucked up. I thought it was mouse click. And that is mouse click. Jesus Christ. Oh, see you, nerd. Oh, spin. Oh no. Well, it's just happened. Yeah, it's just happened. Let's try it. Sorry, Sarita. It might work. It might work. She just got bit. So it might work. That was my thinking in the first place. You know, I was actually leaning more towards not bothering. I don't think she made it because, like, I don't think she's in that scene.
Sarah's
I don't think
glasses.
she's in any of these scenes.
She's gonna get someone killed.
If I had said I had the radio, Carver might not have been as vicious to...
Don't ever think that, darling. No telling what that asswipe would have done to you.
Yeah,
So how's it look? Am I still gonna be pretty when this heals?
sadly no.
You need to get past that walker without drawing all the others. What are you gonna do?
Not now. Not now, damn it.
Oh boy.
Where the fuck is Luke?
They're all gonna die, Clementine. Don't let them pull you down with them.
Yeah. So 54.5 helps serve at chores, 36.5 told Bonnie that Luke contacted us. 66.7 tried to hide the theft. Huh. Halfway help with Sarita and Kenny. That's actually much more than I was expecting. And 56.9 chops Sarita's arm off. The choices have been very even in this game. I'm trying to think, and I think I said this before, I'm trying to think if it's just me and somebody else, or has a lot of people played this game just to experience the series in full, to get their season 4 story that they did in the first place. Probably. I don't know. But yeah. I remember my first playthrough. I was really worried about how all these experiences would... One thing I remember from a review was that it appears sometimes that Clementine doesn't really show emotion at things that are happening, and I think that's a valid point. I think Game Trailers mentioned it, that Clementine doesn't really show emotion at the horrors that are doing it, and it could be her experiences have numbed her a little bit, and that's true. But I think what this episode tries to do, and probably does succeed in some way, is that even though Carver's trying to manipulate her in that whole conversation, he's trying to manipulate her and make like, oh, we're more alike than you think and you don't know it yet. You can basically put the middle finger up to that bullshit and keep Clementine as Lee's Clementine. That has been my whole point ever since Lee died. This episode was really kind of worrying for that, because I wondered, hey, is Clementine going to be a bit more like that now? But basically, throughout the rest of the season, you can send a middle finger to people that do that and keep her as Lee's Clementine, because that's my Clementine is Lee's Clementine. And I probably overthought it back in the day, you know. I overthought it. I really thought these games were tell about how you play, so I was ever extra cautious, and yes, they are, but they're not at the same time, because like I said with the beginning, Reggie has his arm cut off, he's fine. Lee cuts his arm off, he's gone, and it works for someone else. So 2 out of 3 survived an arm cut after being bit, but Lee didn't. But I think what Telltale were trying to say there was that it is a matter of timing, and I think that makes sense when you think about it. So I guess that makes sense, But yeah, I was initially really worried about that. But yeah, Clementine stays true to herself, true to her, a true pure heart like kind of person, and Carver wasn't able to do shit. Carver wasn't able to turn her as easily as other people, and I'm glad we got to kind of influence that. We probably didn't get to influence it in such a big way as you'd think, but I think we did in some other way, where she walked, she says, I'm not like you. We were able to tell her to walk away from what Kenny was going to do. So, yeah. I mean, I could see why a lot of people would do that, because it does show that she has, excuse me, she has toughened up, and I can see why people would say, in this kind of world, you're gonna see this shit no matter what. So maybe the sooner you see it, the better it is. But I don't know. I kind of see that argument, but unless it was really necessary, Lee wouldn't have done it. Lee would not have let Kenny do that. He would have said, "Look, Kenny, he's alive. Yes, we had to do that to Larry in the meat locker at the St. John's. Yes, we had to do that, but this situation's different. you know, because Carver's a living being here. He's a living being, not someone who's 95% dead because he has a heart attack and we have nothing to revive him with. All Kenny did initially was shoot him in the legs. And I think this was kind of starting again part of the downward spiral that Kenny has in personality. Like, it starts to overtake him a little bit. But alright, so that is it. Once again, sorry this had to be re-recorded, but luckily enough the story doesn't change so much. So just keep in mind that in episode 4 you will see Nick at a certain part of the game. Just keep that in mind, and then obviously it'll carry on as normal from there. So just keep that in mind, guys. This was a re-record. Hopefully this came out better than before. If it did, obviously you're seeing it on YouTube. But I am sorry that I had to redo it. I didn't know the footage was glitched until that point. And trust me, this was a much more watchable version than my original run because of the glitchiness in the software somehow. But we didn't notice that until we decided to marathon the rest of the season, and we didn't notice it until afterwards. So there you go. Anyway, I will see you guys for the continuation of this season in the Walking Dead Telltale saga. And yeah, for Time Many Games, this is Something Else signing off. You guys know what to do. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you for episode 4 and 5, and of course season 3 as well. Peace out, guys. Take care, and as always, stay awesome.